Am I live? I believe I am. Fiery Zane, welcome to the stream. Okay. Best shady stream this year? That's crazy. Holy FPS? What is happening? Alright, test. Test. Let me hit record. Hello guys, Shaden here, and today... Oh, I forgot I'm shady on this channel. Hello guys, Shady here, and today is episode 4 of my hardcore world, and we are starting strong by building a nether hub. That's the goal for today's stream. We are building a nether hub, and by building I mean starting, and by building I mean we're not actually going to go too in-depth on the building. We are just going to make an area where I can put my nether portal. That is it. So we're not going to go over complicated or anything. We're just building an area for my nether portal, and we are going to start by grabbing some shears. And that is because we are going to go get vines so we can make mossy cobblestone, and then we are going to use said mossy cobblestone to build a ruined portal in the style of the jungle. So we're going to build a jungle ruined portal today. And I'm lagging with this much render distance, so let's turn it back down. And, I'm gonna go back to sleep, sorry. You got up from your slumber just to say hi. See you later, homie. Happy New Year, by the way. Alright, you see this wall of vines right here, chat? We're gonna take this down. I need sleep because I haven't slept in 3 days. Bro, get some sleep. Lock in. Let's just take down all of these vines from the wall, and we're gonna use all of this for mossy cobblestone. I have a new bot? Why do I have a new bot? Huh? I don't think I set up bot flicks. I mean, I did. I made bot Ricks. I made a bot Ricks account today because I was trying to look up different chat widgets, but I never set it up with any chat capabilities. Apparently, I accidentally set up bot Ricks chat. I have a new layout now, chat. Instead of my laptop on the side of my stream, I'm using a second monitor that's like the size of this, my hand. So if I ever have a hard time reading something, that's why. We're not going to go too crazy with the design today. The only thing I'm worried about is the fact that, destroying my portal in the mines means that I might end up having a hard time getting to under the nether again, because we're going to build this nether hub at the top of the nether, obviously. Which means we need ender pearls. I'm really hoping I have some. I imagine I would have at least one, because that's all I need. But you never know. Gracie Cast, welcome to the stream. What's good? We're starting a nether hub project. And the portal that I'm going to have on my base is going to be based off the ruined portal, but I'm going to design it after the jungle biome. So we're collecting a bunch of vines right now to make mossy cobblestone. I might be a fake fan, but I haven't watched a Shady video since last year. Alright, this guy's just going to keep saying jokes like this all stream. Chat, today was a very productive day. I made 4 YouTube shorts, not for this channel. 2 of them were for the Costina channel, Wordle, the first Wordle and Connections of the year. I took a few day break from the Costina channel because I wanted to let YouTube refresh from my content a little bit, because they haven't been pushing my content much. I figured if I took a little break, YouTube could refresh the algorithm for me. Not sure if that's how it works, but I hope so. Let's grab Tough. Let's grab Netherrack. Let's grab Obsidian. Oops. And let's grab more cobblestone. Sure. We're low on food in terms of golden carrots. I'm funny, right, y'all? Nope. Also made 4 shorts today. Nice. So I think we're going to put our ruined portal probably on top of the mine shaft. But the first thing we have to do is destroy the portal we already have. So let's go down into the mines and take care of that. How's everyone doing today? How's our first day of 2026, chat? How are all y'all doing? I must know. Alright, let's get rid of this portal. I'm not sure what exactly in my brain a jungle ruined portal is going to entail. I have a little idea. I want to build like a mini pyramid type thing. Like a stage. Kinda. I think it'll be cool. You guys will see what I'm talking about in a minute. There we go. Can I use this to get up faster? Doesn't seem like it. I didn't go to bed till like 1:30 a.m. I think for me it was around 2-ish. But I was woken up on and off until about 5. Actually, I was woken up on and off all night because I was having allergies. And I kept snotting all over myself. Okay, our ruined portal is going to go right on top of the mine shaft we have right here. We have 140 durability left on the shovel, so that'll get it done. Clearing this out. Oh, I just realized the chat hasn't been showing up on, what the heck? My chat hasn't been showing up on my second screen. I missed chats from Memme, Happy New Year, Hakan, and El Campbell. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I missed chats. Alright, I'm reorganizing my, my screen layout. Hold up, chat. I'm gonna try to... Okay, that's a little better. I'm so sorry, gang. Send me your chats now. I'll see them this time, I swear. I had my chat set up on one screen, but it was only getting the chats from one of them. Batur? Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Batur said hi. Hello, homie. What's good? Oh, I keep trying to scroll like this is my laptop, so I reach over for the mouse pad, and then my laptop's not there because I switched up my setup today. I lost all my viewers because I wasn't responding to them. Now I feel bad. Hakan, Campbell, or Meme, if you're still there, let me know. Alright. So, like I said, we're going to start with... Do I not have unbreaking on this thing? I need to repair my shovel. I actually have a lot of diamonds. Oh, I only have 4 XP, so that's not happening. Okay, let's start with a cobblestone base. So something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mehmet, thank you for staying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And then we're going to wait for the game to save first. Please. Please. No, the game isn't saving. I'm just gonna start doing things and hope that it locks in. My Spotify is lagging too. Well, my stream is dead. Let's go. Why is everything frozen? Test, test, test. Bro! We started so strong. Let my game run, please. Chat, I did some research, and the reason my computer lags when I stream is almost certainly because of my GPU, which means I have to get a new one. So I'm hoping next month I'll be able to. One Meme Saber, welcome to the stream. We're currently building a custom ruined portal themed around the jungle. So what I want to do is a little bit of a pyramid. And we are going to build up this section here. Let's add some stairs. It's like, let my game run! Thank you. Okay, let's put that there, and there, and there, and we're just going to sprinkle around these stairs quick. And then we're going to go with a new stone type around. Dear Lord. My Spotify is completely frozen. This was supposed to be fun today. This was supposed to be fun, chat. What GPU do you have? A really bad one. Ahmed Bassier. Sorry for butchering your name. I can check what GPU I have, but every time I open an extra window, my PC is gonna lag, so... I have a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 750 Ti. It is very, very bad. I'm gonna upgrade to about a 3050, I think. Or something along those lines, whatever I can afford, honestly. Because anything is better than what I have now. And I just now realized that this portal is not going to be, even. Let's put a torch here. And then we need to put the stairs in the middle here. Let's put stair there, there, and there. And then now, we fill in this in the middle. Here we go. This is the site of our jungle-themed ruined portal. This is very not good. But it's fine. It's fine. This is a fine start. Now what I want to do is cover the top of this thing in netherrack. Make it look like the nether blocks are coming out. This looks horrible. This is horrible. Okay, instead, let's just sprinkle some netherrack around here. And then let's build the portal on top of this. Yo, Mehmed just became a channel member. Thank you so much. Look at this guy, chat. He's the GOAT. We gotta put him in the book. This guy right here. Meh. Why isn't it saying meh underscore meh meh? I love your username, by the way. Thank you so much. Alright, this is our new portal. Let's go put all these blocks away. We'll have to decorate that a little bit more later. I would like to put vines on it, maybe a tree over it, or something like that. Anything to liven it up a little bit. Honestly, that looks really bad. What do we have for plants? I don't have a lot of options. I can surround it in leaves and bamboo. That'll help a little bit. Why is there cobblestone in that chest? Cobblestone goes there. We can also add some moss around. Nice house, thank you. Do we have bone meal in the compost area? Yes, we do. Okay. Let's try to liven this up a little bit, chat. So we can throw some leaves over the side like this. Some more leaves over here. Some more over here. Then we can just sprinkle around some bamboo that'll grow over time. Let's leave a little spot open right there. It would appear I put a little too much. Right there. I have 5K subs, and I'm not monetized yet. You got it, homie. The watch time is the hardest part. You gotta find something you like, and you gotta do it as consistently as possible. Consistency is key. But you got it. I believe in you. Okay, so we got bamboo. We got leaves. Now let's add some moss around this whole thing. Let's just go around, place moss in different places, bone meal it, place another moss right here, and then bone meal it, and then place another moss right here, and then bone meal it, and then place another moss right here, and then bone meal it, and then let's bone meal this one again, and then let's bone meal this one again, and then let's bone meal this one again. And that just, with what we just did, yeah, that gives it a little bit of an extra look. Let's go grab the flint and steel and get this thing set up now. We also need an ender pearl. Hopefully I have one. Where would I have put an ender pearl if I had one? I just don't think I have one. Oh no, they don't have any empty chests left. Okay, all the kelp can go in the plant slot. Coal can go somewhere. Alright, we're gonna help our copper golems a little bit with the organizing before we move on. That can go in there. Stone goes back in there. Sand is also stone, so that can go in there. Guess who's back? Maritza, welcome back. Okay, ender pearl. We need an ender pearl. Surprised I don't have any. There's one last place we can look, And we might have enough for an ender pearl. While I'm thinking about it, let's compress some of these that are in here for more inventory space. It's like this raw gold right here, this lapis. Can you uncraft copper blocks? Okay, just making sure. So let's turn all of this copper into blocks, lapis, gold. Put it in here. There we go. We can also get rid of this bone meal. But yeah, if we go back over here... Nope. We're gonna have to go exploring for some ender pearls. Let's put the moss and the dirt from the junk chest and put it back where it's supposed to be. There was already dirt in here, so what compelled the copper golems to put dirt? Oh, shoot. We need it to be nighttime because we're going to go hunt endermen. Let's grab a boat and a shield. All we need is one ender pearl so we can get to the top of the nether, chat. We're also going to have to go look for an ice biome. I haven't found a single one in this world yet. So we're going to have to do some exploring. Yoink. Of course it's raining too. Ooh, maybe it'll be a thunderstorm and we can get the skeleton horse we've been talking about, chat. New nickname, Custom Wordle Guy. Is that my nickname? I'm okay with that nickname as long as people watch the videos. Oh! I just realized the rain means we're not gonna find an enderman. Isn't that just great? The one thing we needed, and we can't get it right now because it's raining. And now we can't get it because it's daytime. What a waste of my time. While we wait, I'm running out of golden carrots, so we can go get some of those. Stream delay is really bad. Sorry, homie. We were just talking about earlier that my PC's hardware is really bad, so I'm considering doing some shopping soon. I'm gonna try to get a new GPU if I can. Ugh. Let's go get some more food. So we need to... I think we have emeralds already. Should I sell more melons or should I just use the emeralds we have? I think I'm going to use the emeralds we have. What do you use to stream? OBS? Streamlabs. People like to lie and pretend that OBS is better for streaming than Streamlabs. It's not. Don't use OBS for streaming. You can get away with it. It's just not as good. I kind of want to go on an adventure with my Nautilus today. I think we'll bring the Nautilus with us when we go ice farming. Do I have Silk Touch on this? No. We're going to need a Silk Touch pickaxe for when we go ice farming. Still haven't gotten rid of the chests over here. Definitely gotta move them. You use Streamlabs too? What a good guy. Hello, my villagers. Oh, he's hiding behind the other one. I was like, where did the last one go? I knew there was more. Alright, you guys have the extra emerald as a tip. There you go. Sloth Lover, welcome to the stream. And Nuke, the spirit is fun. Spirit of what? The stream? I agree. Is it fun to use the spear? Heck yeah. I love the spear. Especially the lunge enchantment. Lunge enchantment, I said it last stream too. Best new enchant in the game. At some time I got OBS and Streamlabs at the same time to test, and OBS was just bleh. Yeah. It's so lifeless. We started the stream by building this ruined portal, chat. The next thing we need to do is multiple things. We need to go to the top of the Nether. I guess we can start ice farming now. Go look for ice. I need to replenish the materials in my backup torches bag. There we go. Okay. Let's also, while I'm thinking about it, repair my shovel. How much XP is this going to cost me? 16 to repair it once? Yikes. Alright, let's go look for ice. Ocean. Can we get there on the Nautilus? I feel like it would just be better if we didn't take the Nautilus with us, but I really want to. We're not going to, unfortunately. Hello, my beautiful mounts. Alright. I choose you today, Paul. Alright, what was that? Ember Skull just subscribed. Thank you so much. Alright. This guy is not that fast. Toka Girl, welcome to the stream. This guy really is not that fast. Alright. We're looking for ice, and we're looking for ender pearls on this adventure. Hopefully we can do both. We're gonna be on the water for a while. The Nautilus is fun, but hard to control in the water. I haven't had that issue. It's fairly intuitive once you get the hang of it. Yo, Toka Girl with the 6-7 jewels. I can't even get to 20 days into a hardcore world. That's not true, dude. You just gotta play smart. My game is frozen, chat. Hold on. Let's put Toka Girl 359 in the book. And let's give you that 6-7 stamp. There we go. Alright, let's go, Paul. We are 2,000 blocks away from where we're going to search. I'm in 100 days. You made it to 100? Good job. Yeah, this is the most invested I've gotten into a world in a while. I've had my last hardcore world that I took seriously, made it to about 350 days. I'm only at 200 now, but I think I like this world a little better. Did you go back to get the horse that was at the ocean? Yes, I did go, and it was this horse right here that I forgot last stream. But we went back and got him. Quirtles? Quirtles for real. Welcome to the stream. We're heading over to a taiga biome with an ocean next to it to see if we can find some ice. But we haven't found a single, like, iceberg biome, frozen ocean, in this world yet. So I'm hoping I do today. Alright, let's go around that, Paul. That cave was trying to entice me. Alright, 1,600 blocks. All you gotta do is just go to a place that snows and place water. That's true, but I wanna... Oh! Shoot, chat, you know what? I forgot to get a Silk Touch pickaxe first. I just wasted so much time. I just wasted so much time. I spent 2 hours building a sheep farm. That's a good way to spend time. I like the zombie camel. Me too. That would not have been on my checklist of things I think Mojang would add. I would not have guessed zombie. Isn't that Silk Touch? My current pickaxe is a fortune pickaxe, not Silk Touch. I have a Silk Touch axe, but axes can't insta-mine ice. And we need a tool that we can use that mines it really fast. That's okay, chat. We're just gonna go back to the base. We have a villager that sells Silk Touch. We just need to harvest some melons so we can buy it. But it shouldn't take too long. Pickaxe plus efficiency 5 and Silk Touch. I don't know if we'll get efficiency 5. But we will at the very least get Silk Touch. I just don't have a lot of experience right now. I don't even know if I'm going to have enough experience to put Silk Touch on it once we get the book. But it didn't take us very long to get home, so hopefully we can do this efficiently. For a second, I was like, where is my Happy Ghast? I forgot I put him in there. Do you guys like where I put my Happy Ghast? This is what we finished last stream. Do you have an XP farm? Not yet. This world is still fairly new. So I built this garage, chat, that has all of my mounts in it. So we have the zombie camel and the zombie horse. My normal horse that I parked over there for now is usually also in here. Then we got the Happy Ghast up there and the Nautilus right here. And there's a tunnel that leads all the way to the water. This is where I store all of my cars. But let's go farm some melons over at the melon church that we built over here. Honestly, I suck at putting stuff like efficiency on tools. I'm not sure how you can suck at putting enchants on your tools. You do or you don't. The hard part is getting the villagers set up to do it efficiently. But honestly, you don't need villagers. I think... My favorite way I like to set up tools is by getting armorers and toolsmiths and weaponsmith villagers instead of the librarians, and then I build off of whatever tools they have. The rideable zombie creatures are my favorite. Very fair. I love those things. Alright, let's get some melons so we can buy Silk Touch. I believe my Silk Touch villager is at the main house, but we'll check the villagers here just in case. How do you tame one of those new fish thingies? Pufferfish. They eat pufferfish. You can either feed them pufferfish items or pufferfish bucket. Both of them work, I believe. Doesn't the new Nautilus kind of look like a shrimp, chat? I think he's very cute, though. There's a lot of melons on this floor. I haven't gotten a good, nice, full harvest from this floor in a while. Oops. Who are the giant snail? Are we talking about the Nautilus again? The Nautilus is kind of like a giant snail. I'm just gonna throw these down there. Alright. 2 and almost a half stacks of melons. Oh, let me hold my shovel while I trade. There we go. We got a little bit of repaired. Exactly what we needed just teleported to me. Let's poke him. Ow! I forgot I had lunge. Sweet. We don't have to look for an ender pearl anymore. That's so funny. He just straight up teleported to me. Alright, hopefully 43 emeralds is enough. If not, we'll have to come back here. Oh, we have an extra stack and a half of melons right here. Let's do one more harvest quick while we wait for the villagers to replenish their trades. And then we'll get extra emeralds just to make sure we have enough. Let's try to repair our shovel again with these trades. Okay, now we go back to the base and get Silk Touch. We also have to make a whole new diamond pick. But I think just putting Silk Touch on a diamond pick should be okay. For the amount of XP that we have. You should make an automatic melon farm in the future. I probably will. Once I get rich, I'll tear down the inside of that building and replace it with an auto melon farm. That would be nice. We actually have extra diamond pickaxes over here that I used to use for mining. Yeah, this one right here. Oops. There we go. Alright, let's take this diamond pick and buy some Silk Touch real quick. That rhymed. Hello, my villagers. Silk Touch right here. Let's buy some books. Oops. There we go. And then Silk Touch. It only costed 6 emeralds. We got way too many. Perfect. Alright, we got a Silk Touch pickaxe. Now we can go out to the snowy biome that is hopefully over here somewhere, but we have no idea if it actually is. It's only 2,000 blocks away. That's not actually that far. You know what, chat? YOLO. I'm gonna travel strictly with the spear because I love the lunge enchantment and I think it's fun. You guys would rather see lunge gameplay than horse gameplay, right? There we go. Alright, let's do this. Whee! Hopefully we have enough food for this. We have a stack of golden carrots and less than a stack of pumpkin pie. We're gonna do a lot of boating too. It's not just gonna be this. Should Minecraft make armor for camera? I'm guessing you mean camel. Yeah, camel armor would be pretty cool. I think I would prefer they added, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, awnings for camels. So you know how, like, you can have a camel and then you put a rug and then, like, an overhang? Make it, like a camel caravan. I want them to add caravans to camels. That would be sick. I'm gonna have to make that myself. I gotta do some more modding. I don't do, coding and modding stuff enough in Minecraft. Maybe I should transfer all of my coding resources to my laptop upstairs, so I can strictly stream on this computer, and then upstairs I'll do all of my, I don't know why I'm thinking about this out loud. I can do all of my editing and coding and whatnot extra crap. I found a Visa gift card that I never used today, chat, so I used it to get a laptop, not a laptop, I used it to get a mouse for my laptop, and a new headset. So I'm gonna have like a, did that say today or Tuesday? That says Tuesday, okay. Because I checked my Amazon, and it said arriving Tuesday, but I read it as today when I looked at it real fast, and I was like, what? Because I intentionally got free delivery because I'm broke. So I didn't think it would be there that fast, but no, it says Tuesday. Tuesday is still pretty fast, but Amazon has streamlined their delivery process in general, so it's pretty fast regardless of delivery price. They gotta add a new upgrade to the Dark Forest. I think they should commit to making it a Dark Forest, you know what I mean, chat? I feel like after the early game, the Dark Forest isn't really that scary, but it has the potential to be so much more. It's 1 a.m. for you? Sorry for the late stream. I slept over my girlfriend's house for New Year's last night, so I wasn't home at my normal stream time. Let's just take the river so I can save some hunger. I'm planning on bringing back modded content on my channel every so often whenever I come up with an idea that I like. So the next update, for those of you who don't know, I work on a mod called Reasonable Progression very casually, where I make vanilla plus tweaks to the game and add things to the game that I would want to be in Minecraft. And the next update I'm going to do is an update to villager trading that adds a villager happiness stat that, based on the environment the villager lives in, he'll give you better or worse trades. So if a villager gets stuck in a 1x1 cube and is forced to live there forever and never gets to move, then he's not going to be happy and he's not going to give you good trades. But if he lives in an open area and you gift him different, like, villager furniture and stuff like that, then he'll be happier and give you better trades. So, making it so that you can still exploit villagers for better trades, but doing things like trapping them in a 1x1 cube and forcibly infecting them with zombie infection and then curing them to trick them into giving you better trades isn't applicable anymore. Instead, you have to actually be nice to the villagers to get good trades. That's the most important thing to me. I want villagers to stop getting abused. So that's going to be a really cool update. I'm really excited. But an update to camels would definitely be a good one to do next. Is the video you sent cool? I don't know what video you sent. Did you leave your horse? Yeah, I left him where he was because I wanted to use the spear to get around instead. My game is frozen, chat. Just give it a second. This is why I need a new GPU. Are we back? Spot Linu, welcome to the stream. My game is currently frozen. Oh, never mind. I take it back. My game was frozen. But we're good now, I think. Hopefully. Should be. But now I'm stuck in this boat. I haven't taken a lot of time to appreciate the Firefly Bush recently. When the Firefly Bush was added, the world that I was playing on was 1.20.1. So I had to mod the Firefly Bush into Minecraft myself. And I went a little overboard with the particles, but it looked so good. Please let me move. What? Does anyone else's game do this? I haven't heard a single person complain about this before. But every time my game saves, it just freezes for 7 years, and it pisses me off. There we go. This is why I left my horse behind, chat. I love the lunge enchant. The freezing is probably half the reason I never have viewers, because every time a viewer clicks onto the stream, they realize my game is frozen and then immediately leave. We're working on someone earlier asked if I was going to build an XP farm or if I had one. And my answer to that should have been that that's the goal of episode 4 of my hardcore series. So I'm editing episode 3 right now, but what we're doing right now feeds into episode 3. What we're doing right now feeds into episode 4, I mean, which is going to specifically be an XP/gold farm. Just ate dinner. What'd you have for dinner, homie? Cookies? Loki, you're too skinny to be making sweets all the time. I'm kind of jealous of you. I wish I could create baked goods like you do and still maintain some skinniness. Even though I would rather be a little bit bulky, but I also don't want to be fat like I am now. When my game freezes, I save and quit, and then I just reboot my electric. That's so much extra steps that... Oh, we found ice immediately. Chinese food? I had Chinese food last night. Alright, we're gonna mine this ice right here. There's a Nautilus. We're just gonna be making an ice boat path, chat. The only place that I need my nether hub to lead to so far is wherever our gold farm is going to end up being. And before we build the gold farm, I need to take some necessary precautions to protect myself. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up making feather falling boots, as well as farming twisted vines so I can cover the top of the nether in twisted vines for me to fall on in case I, you know, fall. Why do you need ice blocks? We're making a highway in the nether. You're doing a nether hub before the end? The only reason I'm setting it up now is because I know my nether spawn relative to where I live is a crimson forest, and I need a nether waste for my gold farm I'm building. So I figured I might as well just build an ice highway to get there, because I'm going to do it eventually, so I might as well do it now. You know what I mean? You're planning on breaking the bedrock? I'm just going to use an ender pearl and then move my portal up there. It's easier that way. Probably not going to need much more than this. I don't know how far away the closest nether waste is. We were talking about my villager update, chat. Another thing in the villager update that I'm going to be coding is I'm going to make it so iron golems get mad at you easier. So if you break blocks that an iron golem deems as essential to villagers, so like crops, or the bell, or a door, or a bed, or you open a chest with a villager nearby, then the iron golem will also get mad at you and hunt you down. I might buff the iron golem, to be honest. Toka Girl, thank you for the 10 jewels again. Doing a gold farm before the end? I need gold, dude. Also, this is a hardcore world. I'm taking all the necessary precautions. I'm making a gold farm because I'm going to use the gold farm to build myself a golden apple orchard. And it's going to be a sick build. That's basically just an apple farm. But all the trees are going to be covered in golden apples. That's the plan. It's going to look so cool, and I'm really excited about it. In my mind, the end is the highest priority. Fall damage is a killer. Elytras help that. Yeah. But also, the end is also high risk. All the steps I need to take to get to the end have a potential of killing me. And my PC's also been having a hard time recently, so I'd rather wait until I get a new GPU to do that. You should do a raid to get a totem. Usually totems are like the very last thing I do in a hardcore world. So it's like, once I know I can survive with what I have, then I'll go for totems. Are you planning for diamond game? I have over a stack of diamonds right now, so I won't have to go diamond mining again for a pretty long time. I don't know when I'm going to use a stack of diamonds. So for now, the diamond game is discontinued. At least when building the gold farm, get some slow falling going. That's probably a good idea. I haven't even found a nether fortress yet. My plan, which is really stupid because it's going to take a lot longer. My plan for saving myself if I fall was I was going to cover the area under the gold farm with twisted vines. But the amount of bone meal I'm going to need to farm that many twisted vines is going to go crazy. I have a pet skeleton horse with a skeleton on it. That's sick, dude. I was going to look for a skeleton horse because my last episode was themed around collecting all the mounts in the game. But the skeleton horse is... Technically, I never got a regular camel or a pig. So the goal is actually clickbait. I'm not going to name the video that anyway, so it's not really clickbait. But I got a camel husk, I got a zombie horse, I got a normal horse, I got a happy gas, and I got a zombie coral nautilus. So I got a lot of cool things. I'm thinking we probably have enough already. Can you bone meal twisted vines? You can. That would definitely be the way to go. I'm just going to need a lot of bone meal. Alright, let's go home. If you want to go safe route, you could barter for fire res pot, then go grab some blaze rods so you always have fire res and slow falling in the nether. That is true. I think I like your slow falling idea. The main thing that scares me about this gold farm is gas as I'm building it, but I can prevent gas from spawning by placing glass first. So my magma platform, above the magma platform, I'm going to have glass to prevent gas spawning. But if I build the glass first and then the magma, then that'll make it so the gas will never have a place to spawn while I'm working on it. So I think I should be safe in that respect. But slow falling is still a good idea, so I'm going to have to find another fortress, which kind of terrifies me. I really don't want to do that while my game is crapping itself all the time. Maybe I'll say YOLO and just not do it. Maybe I'll just die. Build it top down, then it's fine. How do you find a happy ghast? You need a dried ghast. So you need to either find one by a fossil, or trade with a piglin, or craft it. Because for some reason in Minecraft you can craft a living being. I think Minecraft is trying to imply that the ghast tier is the soul of the ghast and not actually a tier. Which is kind of dark. I should probably sleep. We're almost at 2,100 subscribers. Popping off out here. $1,500 blocks. Okay, so now that we are on our way back, the next thing we're going to do is create a new portal, or light our new portal, more accurately, and then move it to the top of the nether. Once we've done that, we have to... Oh no. That was more difficult than it had to be. Yeah, move the portal to the top of the nether. And then we can probably start collecting the items. 19 subs? Bro, you're gonna pass me. Zavanko, welcome to the stream. You're actually gonna pass my secret channel. Me and Fiery Zane both have secret shorts channels right now, chat. And, Fiery Zane's is doing better than mine, low-key. Are you begging for subs in your shorts, Fiery Zane? Is that why? The one short I made, where I asked for subscribers, I got way more subscribers than usual. I just don't like being a sellout. I'm just trying to learn how to do YouTube shorts, chat. But I'm currently running like 4 YouTube channels at the same time. Although sometimes I set the title to something like that. Is this a single-player world? It is indeed. This is a single-player hardcore world. We're on day 218. I just realized after I named this axe Chris Evans, it was announced that Chris Evans was officially coming back for Avengers Doomsday. Is anyone gonna go watch that movie? I think everyone's gonna go watch that movie. If you're whether you kept up with the MCU for years or not, because the Avengers movies are big events, and everyone who misses it is gonna be left out. I'm excited for it. I'm not sure Doomsday is gonna be good, but it will certainly be exciting. Like when Morbius came out, nobody liked the movie Morbius, but it was a good event movie to go watch just to feel the hype. I thought it was so funny when Morbius turned out to be bad, because I had a friend in high school who, like, while he was waiting for Morbius, it got delayed, like, several times before it came out. And every time it got delayed, he was like, oh, they're delaying it because Morbius is going to be a hit. It's going to be such a good movie because they're delaying it. They must be making it really good. And then it was really bad, and he was like, well... Most of the shorts that got me subscribers were the ones with titles like, help me get 1,100 subscribers by 2026. That's fair. Maybe I should try titles like that. I've just been using the same titles as... I was gonna say... Yeah, I can say Skirby. That Skirby's been using. He's not exactly keeping it a secret that he has another channel, but he's also not telling people what it is intentionally. I'm kind of doing the same thing. I can give you guys a hint about my channel. That was your hint. Okay, I don't know where I'm gonna put this ice. Okay, let's put... I think we have extra chests. Yeah. Alright, let's make a chest over here by the Nether portal, where we can keep track of all of our goodies. Let's put it right here. So let's put all the ice in there. Then we need to go grab some ladders. We need a bunch of blocks to cover up our portal. Alright, let's grab the ladders. We're gonna need this much for... We're probably gonna need more than that for when we set up the gold farm to get up and down. So I'm just gonna make a bunch of ladders now, and hopefully this will be enough for later. How did you get a rose on the copper golem? That's actually a feature where when a copper golem and an iron golem hang out for long enough, the iron golem will gift it a rose and put it on its head. It's a very obscure feature, but I ended up getting a rose on 2 of them, so I put them both inside my house. You know what? This would actually be a decent trade if I was looking for emeralds, but... There we go. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, we also are going to need a flint and steel. Do we have a flint and steel? It would appear not. I almost made a, diamond and steel just now. Grabbed the wrong thing. Alright. Flint and steel! Alright, let's go. Okay. Let's... So, if I face north... Let's, break this real quick. This one. There's a hog chasing me. Nope. Nope. Oh, there's so many. Why is there so many? I trapped myself in here. Woo! I'm pretty sure the hog was a baby. How do I get out of this situation? And then I think it's a normal piglin out here. I have no arrows. Oh, God. Nope, this is bad. I hate the nether, bruh. I need to break that portal. I'm trapped in here now. If I didn't have lunge on the spear, I could just sit up here in safety and kill these hoglins from afar, but I'm gonna have to kill them. Fried Chicken KFC, welcome to the stream. Cameron, I like your new account, dude. Oh, if I hold shift, I can't lunge. Perfect. There we go. What do you want? Ah! Come back here, dude. I think he's trying to lead me back to his pack. I'm not falling for that. Okay. That was a rough time. But we ended up figuring out. Fuchilin? Something like that? Foshalin? I tried. Welcome to the stream. I know you've been here before, I just still don't know how to pronounce your name. Okay, so if we face south, we're going to put this marker right here. South portal edge. Right there. Did that save? Yes, it did. So, we need to put our portal there, and have that be the south side, and then build the rest of the portal towards the north. Okay. Now we just go up. Let's move the top of this waypoint to 127, which is the highest point of the bedrock, I believe. And let's try to find that in here. I believe this is it right here. There we go. And then, where's our waypoint? Oops, I accidentally just made a new one. Alright. No, it's okay, you don't need to because it's hard to pronounce. Happy New Year? Happy New Year. Which block is that on? Let me check the chords. 535. 535 right here. So this should be the corner block of our portal, and then we build it this way. Okay. Theoretically, this should connect to our monument at home. Okay. It worked one way. Let's put the rest of our ladders in there. Will it work both ways? Yay, we did it! We have a portal to the top of the Nether. Sweet. And we got our ice for the day. That means the next thing we have to do is harvest the materials we need for this farm. Most of it is just glass and magma. A lot of magma, though. 15 stacks of it. This is going to be a rough build. We need more chests for our stone area. I definitely got to do a stream soon where I reorganize my storage. Because this is really not working for me. Still putting this crap in the wrong place. They're supposed to match items to chests. Why aren't they doing that? The obsidian is fine, because there was no obsidian in there until just a minute ago. But it's like, certain things, it's like, these have been organized for ages. Maybe they're running out of memory. Maybe I have so many chests that they're not remembering them all. What else can we collect? It really doesn't take a lot of materials. Powered rails, normal rails, chests, green carpet, hopper, lever. Everything is cheap. It's literally the glass and the magma that's going to take the most time. And low-key, I don't want to do that now. So thank you guys for watching the stream. Let me end recording. If you want to see more, hit that like button. Next stream, we go collecting the magma. I just now realized that I have no way to the bottom of the Nether now because my only portal leads to the top. So we're going to have to make another portal somewhere. But